Good morning. This is what I have here today. This is a half a pound of Jimmy Dean hot sausage. This is 4 eggs. This is wheat toast with butter. Genuine whole wheat toast, not the stuff with the enriched bread. Oh my. If you've ever eaten grits and you got a taste for them, nothing in the world is as good as grits. And eggs. And bacon and sausage. Oh. Literally no meal I buy outside is as good as what I can make myself at home. It can come close. I've been to some Oriental places with Chinese food that's absolutely banging. Hell yeah. This is how you treat yourself like a king. This is what America's all about. Having the food we need to feed our families and feed ourselves. Having a safe house to live in. Just a safe place, not necessarily a house. Remember that time in The Matrix when the guy was screwing over everybody, but he told the guy, told the machine that was running the Matrix, he says, I don't care what you do. I just want to eat the best steak meal that's ever been made in the history of existence. Make that happen for me. This is kind of like that, but with a breakfast meal. Having that spice in the sausage is so awesome. And I cook the hell out of all my food. All of my food is cooked to well done. Always. I know that might upset some people, but my whole family got sick on sausage, country sausage one time, and I refused to eat it. Because I smelled it as it was cooking. I said, that don't smell right. And my mom and my dad and my three brothers got sick, but I didn't get sick. And boy, my brothers hated my guts for that. Woo, they got sick. Woo! They got sick, bro. I was a little punk kid. I think I was like 8 years old at the time. No, 10 years old at the time. And everybody in the family was sick but me. My body told me. Said, nope, you're not eating now. I said, okay. Thank you, Lord, for this meal. I know I went out and bought it. I know I went out and cooked it here. You gave me the skills to do that. This right here is my mother from 53 years ago, from 55 years ago saying hi. Because I used to watch my mom cook. That's where I learned. So any of you who have children, please tell them to put the phone down. Tell them to come in the kitchen with you. Tell them to help you cut the onions for the potatoes that you're cooking. Or cut up the tomatoes to throw into the salad. Or watch you cook the eggs for breakfast. Because they learn. They learn skills. I've learned skills my whole life from all the wonderful people that have showed me. Not by being preachy, just by letting me be there. And I was an annoying little shit when I was a kid. You know, some may say I'm an annoying little shit as an adult. But there was always wonderful spirits around me who cut me a break. Even though they were having a bad day, and a lot of people had bad days back then, just like they do today, they opened their hearts and they let the annoying little shit stand next to them while they cooked their meals. And by doing that, they handed off skills to an annoying little shit who grew up to be a self-sufficient human being. And I thank every one of them, every one of you. And it wasn't just mom and dad, it was my dad's friends, it was the people that I've been with around work, everybody in the neighborhood. You really don't know how far the footprint of goodness goes. You don't. And that's why when you get depressed and you're wondering, why am I here? And all this other stuff that comes into your head, you got to understand that it's because of your footprint of goodness that you're here. That just showing up every day means you make a difference. Just a smile, just a holding a door open, just a word of, hey, how's it going? You make a difference. Which reminds me of the meals my mom used to make. For 4 ravenous boys. She would cook up, I guess she would cook up the whole 18 eggs. Because it was a plate of eggs, a plate of grits. When we had home fries, it was a plate of home fries. It was a whole huge serving bowl. And all the food would be gone. All of it. All of it. When my mom put that food on the table, she knew all she would be doing is cleaning plates. And that's another thing I would say too. I wish that she had said, hey, come on in here, Phil. Help me do these dishes. But my mom was a warrior, man. She did everything. And that's what women are. They're absolute warriors. People talk about they're weak, they're this, they're that. I don't want to hear that shit. You're insulting your mother when you say that shit. Don't insult your mother, okay? Same thing with all this crap, anti-woman crap about men going into sports and stuff. Those women who are competing, they will get older. They may find men, or they may find women, actually. Today we have the option of artificial insemination and stuff like that. But they will become mothers too. So don't insult your mother by saying a man can go into a woman's sport and compete as a woman. Because they can't. They can't. You know, they should be happy that God made them men. And if they want to look like women, that's fine. But don't ever equate yourself to the same as a woman. You're a man. You are. That you're a man who needs to look like a woman, that's up to you. But nothing in the world can replace a woman. Ever. Nothing. Without women, there is no life. Without women, there is no compassion in the world. From the heart of a mother comes the compassion that's in the world. Sorry. I didn't mean to ruin this breakfast with a political talk. This food's awesome. Like I said, I don't begrudge anybody any way they need to be, but just don't go pushing somebody aside to do it. Damn. You know what? I hit the wall. God darn it. I hit the wall. Not because the food is good, not because the food is bad, because I'm there. I'm done. I'm gonna save this for later. God, this was good. But I don't eat until I get sick anymore. Something happened. Well, definitely after my appendix blew up, my whole insides changed. It was a defining moment in my life. And I suffered with some inside problems for about 10 years after that. Nothing that was chronic. Just something where every time I ate something, I didn't know how it was going to go on inside my body. And that can freak you out. That's the thing about being chronically ill. If you've ever been chronically ill, or you're ever dealing with someone who's chronically ill, your body has a discussion with your brain. And it's not a discussion that you can, it's actually not a discussion, it's a dictation. And they say, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to accept that. And the brain can try to overpower that, especially in situations where you're drinking. Because of the anesthetic effect, or if you're doing drugs, because of the anesthetic effect, what it does is it first thing it does is it shuts off your body's discussion with the brain. Then it makes it a brain-only deal inside your head. So that's where the importance of always maintaining that discussion between your body and your brain, having them both discussing, talking to each other every day, in kindness and respect to one another, is really important. You've got to. That's one of the reasons why I made this breakfast today, because I was sitting there and I was thinking about taking a shortcut, and I was thinking about I'll just make a couple of eggs and some toast, and put some cheese on it, and have some egg and cheese sandwiches or something like that. But the thing is that the grits is a very special part of the meal, because what the grits do is they take all the food and they sort of wrap it up around it. It makes it easy for your body to digest. And grits also helps everything down in the lower parts of your intestines too. It's the same thing. It would be the same thing if you were eating oatmeal or if you was eating cream of wheat. The fiber in that really helps your insides. So that was fun. But I've got to get a small bowl, and I've got to put that in a small bowl. I got me a coffee here. All I put in it was 2 tablespoons of Land O'Lakes half and half. This is that Walmart organic half caffeine, half not caffeine coffee. And it's got a pretty good taste. It's got a different kind of strong taste to it, but it's not like it's burnt. But it has a clean taste to it, and I like that. It's pretty consistent, cup to cup too. That is a pretty good cup of coffee, I gotta say. So, never think that the time you take to make yourself a good breakfast is wasted, because it's not. The other day I went by McDonald's and I got me a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin and 2 hash browns. And while they were good, I kept thinking about this meal. I was actually thinking about this meal when I was eating that meal. I was going, you know what? I spent $12 for this. And I've got the food at home to make me a $30 meal for about probably $6. So that's what I did today. What are you doing, Poopy? Huh? What are you doing, Knucklehead? Look at Knucklehead. This is the knuckle face, yes. What are you doing? You're silly. She's looking at my food. She's going to get in my plate. What are you doing, mess? This is the mess. Look at the mess. What are you doing, Mess Pops? Well, she's been in a little weird mood lately, the last couple of hours or so. What are you doing, Mess? You so silly. You my silly. You gonna sit down? You sit down, little knucklehead? What are you doing, Mess? This is the mess. This is the mess. This is the... What are you doing, Poopy? Look at Poopy. This is the Poopinator. Yes, it is. It's the Poopinator. I know who that is. Yep. Little monster. How you doing, Mess? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to eat a good meal with you folks and sort of encourage you to do the same thing for yourself. This video is going to run long because I can't lean up and turn the video off now. Oh, wait a minute, she's getting up. What you doing? Where you going? What you doing, Miss? Get you. What you doing, Miss? Huh? You going to squeeze it? No, you can't get into my food now, honey. I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to squeeze it. What are you doing? You are a mess. This is Mess. Hello, Mess. Hello, Mess. I love you too. Go on. Go on. Go your tail. Go ahead. This is Mess. Hello, Mess. This is what spoiled looks like. Yes, it is. This is what spoiled looks like. Do-da, do-da. This is what spoiled looks like. Oh, dee-do-da-day. What you doing, spoiled? This is spoiled rotten. Ain't that there? Ear snot on you or something? What are you doing, Mess? This is silly. Wet mess pots. I'm going to squeeze it. This is a mess. I have no way I can lean up to bend that camera down so you can see more of her. Because if I move, she'll get up. I'm also going to go get it, squeeze it, I'm going to squeeze it. Yes, I will. What are you doing? What are you doing, sleepy face? Sleepy face, yeah. This is sleepy face. Yes, it is. Little monster. What do you think? You own the whole place? Do you own the whole place? Of course you do. Of course you do, monster. Look at this mess. I'm gonna go it. I'm gonna squeeze it. I'm gonna go it and squeeze it. And I'm gonna go it and squeeze it some more. Yes, I will. I'm gonna go it and squeeze it some more. Yes, I will go it. Yes, I will. This is spoiled rotten. Spoilting of the rottening. I wonder if I can reach that with the... No, I can't really... I wish you could see more of it. Spoiled little rotten mess. This is the mess. Some Somebody said, "Do you have a mess?" I said, "Yeah, I got a mess. Yes, I do. She is a mess. This is a mess." What the heck? Look at the mess. You're silly. I give up. I give up. This is a mess. Spoiled rotten. These are the blessings that God gives you. Gives you a wonderful wife to live with you for 39 years, and then she has to go back to heaven. And you're left with a home that's peaceful, filled with reminders of her. And then you get this little knucklehead cat before she passes away to keep her company. Now the little knucklehead cat keeps you company. In the inner room, you get to eat good food, do exercises, try to keep yourself mentally strong, and always remember the joy of the blessings of the Lord in your life. Because life is a privilege. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, little monster. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play. Look at the monster. What are you doing? Mess. This is spoiled rotten. Spoilt of the rottenness. Folks, I know you don't want to watch this forever, so I will edit this when I download it to my computer, and I'll shut it off right after this. Please have a great day. Please try to find some joy in your day and realize that you make a difference. Every day you're alive, you make a difference. You've heard of the butterfly effect. Every day you're in this world, you make a difference, a positive difference. So, please continue to make a positive difference. Please look for the best in people and try to be that example to everyone. And God bless you, and take care, and have a great day, folks. We love you. We thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you next time. Right, Knucklehead? Right, little monster?